What up, guys? Welcome to the first ever video on this channel. Um, I didn't expect this to be what I'm going to talk about in the first ever video, but we have to go through it. I have been doing shorts on this channel for the last couple months, and yeah, finally here's the first video. As you guys know, last night I stayed up very late. I am from the EU. I stayed up until like 5 a.m. The update dropped at like 2, maybe a bit earlier. And Valve decided to absolutely nuke the skin market. Now, we're going to talk about the good sides, the bad sides, and the whole future and outcome of this whole thing. But yeah, basically, Valve added a trade up system where you could trade up to golds. This used to be something that we would joke about, people would joke about, make videos as a joke. Valve, on the other hand, thought, hey, let's turn this joke into a reality. So they did. As you can see here, I'm on the Price Empire site, and the market says it's 4.4 billion, minus 25% in the last 24 hours. The graph is going fully downwards. Yeah, we're down 1.5 billion dollars in a day, which is a little bit crazy. Everything's in the red. Me personally, I don't have a ton in skins, but I'm still affected. I have like a stiletto ruby, which just halved in price basically, and that's the biggest loss that I have. A lot of people have a lot of money in this game, and I'm very sorry for the whole loss. Everyone who's experiencing a big loss right now, I'm very sorry for it. I've seen a lot of people tweet how they're laughing about it. You know, the thing is, I don't think this is something to laugh about. You know, people actually losing money, it's not funny, right? I mean, even though it doesn't maybe affect you in a crazy way, I don't think it's a reason to laugh to other people, you know. It is scary, you know, and these are a bit depressing times for a lot of people. So yeah, I want to go through some tweets. I mean, I've seen Anomaly just post, I've seen Zipple post, many. I've been on Twitter just refreshing, seeing what people think. Yeah, Anomaly says the price crash will most likely be one of the biggest updates. Biggest one to date for knives and gloves. I've been actively trading CS since 2013. This is by far the update with the most impact ever released. The CS market will never be the same. Some people have been saying we've had crazy updates like this where the trade lock happened, or now we had the trade reversal update recently as well. We did have some crazy updates, and I do have to agree this is by far the craziest update they've ever done. Probably, I don't think there's ever been a crazier update just in general for this game. Zipple says worst thing out of everything is Valve has created the single most degenerate gambling frenzy for knives. We're gonna talk about this later when I go through like the good and bads, but yeah, I'm very invested in skins. Obviously, it is not looking great, but nonetheless, I feel pretty calm. We'll sit back and see how things unfold. Alright, I know many people are not coping well. Please look out for each other. Things will be alright. Yeah, I mean, Zipple is a very smart guy, and yeah, I mean, what he's saying is right. It is pretty rough still. for a lot of people. I don't think many people will be coping well with this, which is what we're gonna go through. I have written down some things to talk about. And we can just start with the good stuff. The good stuff is, and I legit couldn't think of anything else really about the good. If you guys have any other things that you could think of, let me know in the comments. But basically, the good is that we're getting cheaper knives and gloves, so more people can afford them, right? Yeah, that's kind of it, right? If you're someone who just you hopped into CS and you want to get a combo, you want to get a knife, you want to get some gloves, you go to a marketplace, boom, it's cheaper than ever, or not cheaper than ever, but it's cheaper because recently the prices have been crazy high, so it's been very hard for people to buy skins, you know. And that's kind of it for the good. I really cannot think of any other good thing to come out of this, right? That's basically it. There's a lot more in the bad section though. First of all, people losing tons of money. As I said, so many people have invested into this game. They're losing thousands, hundreds of thousands. Some people might have lost millions, which is, you know, it is crazy to have that much invested, especially into a game. But the thing with Counter-Strike is the skin market has been just so stable, and it earned the trust of people where you would invest, right? The skin market has been here like for a crazy long time, right? And it's only basically been going up from the start, right? It had some like ups and downs, but it consistently has gone up throughout the years, right? And it's yeah, we never thought something like this would be possible, you know? So yeah, I obviously think this update is bad. I mean, I think most people do. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you, honestly. I feel like the people who think this update is bad are just literally those people who are laughing because other people are losing money. That's kind of from what I've seen, just yeah, from what I've seen on Twitter, just in general, people's thoughts. Most people think this is bad. Now, I've heard some people say, oh, well, skins are going to be more affordable, right? And that's true. For knives and gloves, that's true. But if you look at the market right now, the reds are going a bit crazy. Some of them, right? I've pulled up like the cheapest SMG reds that you could possibly buy, and it's a $27 euro, over $30. MP7 Bloodsport StatTrak field tested. This garbage is over $30 now. All right? That's kind of insane. A Battle-Scarred Mach 10 Stalker is like $35. It's pretty insane, man. It's pretty insane. So if you want to have a chance to get a knife, you have to buy 5 of these, which is going to cost you like almost $200. Like, what are we, you know, it's like, it's still going to be expensive if you want to do this. You know, it's not like, oh, it's cheap. It's so cheap now. You know, like this will be an expensive trade up. And let's be honest, most of the time you will lose money. That's just how it is. But I do have seen some reds maintaining the price or even dropping. because they are not the reds that are gonna be used for trade ups. So I guess they're dropping to make them usable in trade ups. I'm not really sure. Like I have an op print stream and in minimalware, and that dropped in price. So like some of the bit more expensive ones are gonna drop to be more used in trade ups, I guess. That's kind of what it looks like, right? The next point, knife gloves will be less unique because of more supply. That is again just true. The thing with skins that I love, okay? I'm someone who loves the game. I love playing the game, but I'm also a skin guy. Like I'm just all around super interested in every part of this game. All right. It's Counter-Strike, right? You can if you love Counter-Strike, you love every part of the game, which I see a lot of people just separate themselves from skins because I don't know why, just for some reason. They think they're like so above people if they only play the game and they're not interested in skins. They're the gamers, but that's just stupid. If you really love the game, you love how the skins are, you love the game in general, the gameplay. I mean, all these things together are what makes Counter-Strike so special, right? The whole market and the gameplay. It's not separated. These things are not in two different games. They're in one game. So skins being less unique gets them closer to like a Valorant level skin, which is sad to see that they're like adding this Genesis terminal thing and they're controlling the market, and then now they're doing, oh, you can trade up the knives. It's just a bit like sad that skins are going to be less unique, having to unbox a knife took like a rare chance, right? And yeah, it's kind of sad that this is happening. Next point, this is gambling, right? This is just pure gambling. You can go spend $200, get a fucking $50 knife now, because low tier knives are gonna drop even more than the high tier knives. We're gonna have like $40 knives again, and you're most likely gonna lose money. And then like now they're promoting more gambling, so yeah, that's just not good, obviously. I mean, opening cases is gambling, always has been. Trade ups have always been gambling. That's just how it is, unless you're doing a 100% trade up, but then you're losing money most likely or something. So it's yeah, it's more gambling. It's not good, obviously. Yeah. Next point, depression. And this one, maybe some people are gonna be like, oh, what do you mean? Depression over skins? Over pixels? This is real. A lot of people are losing a lot of money. I do not even want to think about the things that might come out of this. I don't want to see people hurt themselves or stuff like this. But this is serious. Like Valve did not think this through at all. Or they did, they just don't care about you. And that's one thing. Valve doesn't give a fuck about you. Valve is a big ass company. These guys only care about one thing, and it's money. That's it. They don't give a fuck about how you feel, how happy you are with the game, with the skins, with how the shooting works, with how the servers are. They don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. All right? There are some gaming companies that do, but that's a very big rarity. All right? It's very rare to find a company like that. I have been playing and streaming a gacha game for the last 5+ years. I've been playing the game for over 11 years. And yeah, the game that I'm playing, the company is basically the same, where they just literally don't do anything and they just pump money. That's it. They pump things that you can buy, and they don't make the game better. That's kind of what Valve is doing right now. It is very unfortunate that that's how it all turned out. Yeah. My knife is minus 50%. There you go. My friend is yeah. A lot of people are just gonna be pretty shocked from this whole thing. I will close this so it doesn't. I'll talk to him later, but yeah, I want to wrap this video up. Next part is what comes out of this. At the end, we're all basically losing because we get more gambling and because of the next point where Valve wants to control everything. They want basically what's happening here. And I don't think I've seen many people talk about this, but what's happening here basically is Valve is trying to, with this update, trying to get closer to their goal of making skin selling buying become a Steam marketplace thing. By this becoming a Steam marketplace thing, they get more money because they get more money from the cuts. All right. A lot more people will be selling because they want the higher tier stuff to become cheaper to a point where it is getting sold on the Steam market, right? They want this on the Steam market. When you buy something, you can instantly trade it up, right? Like these things are just, you buy a case on the Steam market, you can instantly open it up. If you buy it on a marketplace, you cannot. So this whole trade lock thing and the whole trade reversal thing, these things all are leading up. This update as well. It's all leading up to them fully controlling the market and bringing it more to the Steam community market. The whole sales and everything. It's a very strategically built plan. And I feel like there should be more people talking about this. I don't know how more people are not seeing this. But the whole goal is just Valve making more money. They do not care what they have to go through. They do not care if people will be depressed, if people will hurt themselves from this, if people will lose their basically life savings, from this. They don't care about any of these things, right? They have just this one goal, and it's to make more money. And that's kind of it. Try not to like, I don't even know what to say. Just try not to be depressed, guys. If you lost tens of thousands of dollars, that doesn't seem natural for me to say. Like, I just lost like 2K or something, and I'm a little bit depressed. I can't even lie. That's a lot of money, At the end of the day, I mean, your health is the most important. Money is very important as well, but your health comes first, right? So keep that in mind. And things will get better. Yeah. Big L from Valve. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I know this might not reach many people. It is my first video on the channel after all, but for those who will be watching, for those who have watched, thank you for being here. Leave a like and sub to the channel to support it. I will be uploading a lot more. I want to focus on CS a lot. I have been streaming on Twitch for a long time now, but recently I wanted to hop more into making content for CS. So I will try my best to do it. And yeah, stay safe, take care. I'll see you in the next one.